Yo, what's good YouTube? Boards here. This is probably the most shocking video. So up YouTube, hope you got the reference there. Peanut here with another mouse review, and today we're looking at the Pulsar X2 Mini Board Z edition. I got this from a local retailer, Data Blitz. Came in about 3 days after placing the order, which was very fast. Very good packaging protection here. And starting off with the unboxing. As you can expect from a $90 mouse, it feels premium. Right off the bat, we have the mouse right here at the top.
Once we lift the hard plastic here, you'll find the box. Inside the box, you will find your cable. And we have the envelope right here. We have your collectible card. And you have your Board Z sticker here. And of course, the manual.
There's another compartment in the box and you'll find the dongle here. That should be everything inside the box. Now a quick weight test here. Pulsar said that it's about 56 grams, more or less. It says 57 grams on my scale here, but Pulsar put 52 grams on my box. They might have forgot to change that. Some people might get confused. It's a minor issue, but hopefully Pulsar would fix this in their future products. It is using a standard PDF skates, and this is the glide test. Here it is compared to the Lamzu Atlantis. That's some pretty good skates there, not gonna lie. As you see, I have a medium hand size at 10 by 17.5 centimeters, and I tend to lean towards a smaller mouse size for comfort, and I would just say that this hits the spot. I'm more comfortable holding and gaming with this mouse. Something that I would change in the X2 Mini is the hump. I'm more of a fan of the Viper Mini shape compared to the X2 Mini because the hump on this one lean more towards the back, while the Viper Mini's hump is more on the middle. Here's the comparison of the shapes. But overall, this feels really good, and it's better that Pulsar is making their own shape rather than copying the Viper Mini's shape. And here's a shape comparison with the Atlantis as well. As you can see, this has a different coating than the original X2. Pulsar and Board Z said that they used a better coating on this mouse, and I would agree based off the other reviews who has the original X2. I haven't tried the original X2 yet, so I'll just compare it to the Viper Mini and the Atlantis. As of 3 weeks of maining the mouse, I can say that the coating feels premium and it's grippy. Although sometimes when I sweat too much, there would be some buildup in the buttons, and I can just easily wipe them off, honestly. So I have no problem with that. Overall, a very good coating. In terms of build quality, it definitely improved. I heard that the first batch of the X2 Mini, there were a lot of QC complaints. The mouse review subreddit at the time, but I haven't seen any QC issues with my copy here. It feels refined, and it seems like Pulsar is listening to the community. Moving on, here's a quick sound test. they upgraded the switches from Kill 8.0s to the one blue shell pink dots, same as the Atlantis, and they sound great. Side buttons nailed them as well, no complaints with that. Very tactile switches, and definitely a bit more heavy feel than the Viper Mini. It is also using the 3395 sensor, same as the Atlantis. And as of using the mouse for 3 weeks now, I haven't had any issues with it, and hopefully it stays that way. So let's move on to the software. It's fairly easy to use. Click your mouse. You can see the battery at the top right there. And you can adjust the debounce time below here. I set mine to 0. And if you want to change your DPI, LOD, and polling rate, just go to the Performance tab and modify how many DPI profiles you want. You can have up to a max of 4. You can also set them to different colors. You can set a color here for a different DPI profile, and to adjust them, you can just press the DPI button under the mouse, and it will show the color here for the DPI that is currently selected. You can also add macros if that's your thing. Now let's talk about the battery life. So this mouse has a 300 mAh battery. Pulsar advertises that it can last up to 70 hours of use. So far it gets me about a week and a half with regular use, about 12 hours or less in a day. I've only charged this twice since the time that I got it. It's been about 20 days now. I drained it to 0 on the first charge. Then the next charge was only at about 20%. So yeah, about 10 days of regular use, more or less depending on how much you use it. And that seems pretty good to me. Now, who is it for? If you have a small hand size or you like the Viper Mini size, you want to go wireless, and you have the $100 budget, definitely go for the X2 Mini. Otherwise, if you prefer a bigger mouse or you have large hands, you can get the regular version of the X2 instead, or the Atlantis OG. I definitely recommend the Pulsar X2 and X2 Mini. They also have other versions of this mouse, such as the Aim Trainer Pack, where they teamed up with Corpads and Kovacs. It's only in color white, and the scroll wheel ring has a touch of orange, which I think is really cool. You also get an additional Corpad Pro and Air mouse case, a Corpad grip tape, and a free Kovacs code. Another collaboration with another creator, Random Frank P. Yes.
That's delightfully satisfying, isn't it?
Delightfully
At least,
satisfying.
I hope you're satisfied, because the ride is over now. This is where the Random Frank P-ness of this mouse ends.
The Random Frank P edition, which has the same specs as the Board Z edition, but the design is this minimal topography with a black and teal gradient. Very sexy looking mouse in my opinion, but also a limited edition. They're currently sold out in Pulsar's website. Maybe you can get them in local retailers or secondhand sellers. There's only 3,000 copies of the Board Z edition and the Random Frank P edition. So I'm not really sure if you can get these anymore. That's it for my review. Not much else to say, to be honest. This is a very solid mouse from Pulsar. I love it. I love the design that Board Z made. Although I'm not an OG Zebra Gang member, I definitely am now today. And hey, I'm inspired to make content too. I've been a fan of Pulsar ever since I saw the V2 model, and I'm very happy that they're taking their designs to the next level. There's just something in the X2 that makes me want to stare at the bottom of the mouse. Anyways, this is an easy 9 out of 10 for me. Great job from Pulsar, and I'm looking forward for the X-Lite V3, X2H, and the ES series with 4K Hz wireless and 8K Hz in wired mode for this year. Man, I'm gonna be broke with this hobby soon.
Oh my god! Even though they broke. Oh my god.
That's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. It helps me out a lot. By the way, thank you so much for all the supports from my last video. I appreciate you all. And that's all my mouse reviews for now. I'm gonna do mousepad reviews after this. Let me know in the comments what content you'd like to see or something you want me to review. That's it. I'm out. Peace.